And joining me at the party table today, NEWSTALK 1010 crime specialist, former Toronto Police homicide detective Mark Mendelson. Good morning.
Good morning, Jerry.
So just a few moments ago, we were talking about an announcement made actually within the last 20 minutes by Anthony Furey, where he had put out some pictures. By the way, we have put this one photo up on our Instagram page, NEWSTALK 1010 Instagram page, of a package the city hands out at shelters and other various places, apparently, not just at the so-called safe injection sites, of an actual kit so that you can do crack or meth. There are two different kits, and they are logoed as City of Toronto kits. How, as a former cop, do you react to this?
Well, if we look at the situation we have now, especially in the downtown area with the safe injection sites and things of that nature, and really, people smoking crack and meth all over the place on the streets without any interference from anybody, it doesn't surprise me. I'm a little taken aback by the logo, business. The city's giving out swag now and little baubles for this stuff. I would much rather see a concentration and a dedication to getting people off the drugs as opposed to giving these kits out with the City of Toronto logo on it, which almost by inference is condoning all of this. I would be so much happier if they gave out a crack pipe or a crystal meth pipe or whatever to an individual who is suffering from addiction and give them a pamphlet that explains to them, you can call this number, you can go to these different locations around the city, and the city will provide assistance in helping you get off of these drugs, not to condone it, not to make it easier. The whole logo thing, what's next? We're gonna, they'll be giving out crack pipes. This pipe is, courtesy of Bob's Building Supply, proudly serving Toronto for the last 35 years. I mean, where's it going to end? I just think it sends the wrong message. The whole idea is to get people to get off these drugs, to give them the support systems and the counseling and whatever medical help they need to get off it, rather than just condoning it and making it easier.
Yeah, I don't have my hands on one of those packages. Anthony Furey does, and I had the photo that we put up on the NEWSTALK 1010 Instagram page of this packaging. But I am told by somebody who has seen it that it wasn't Anthony, it was another person who told me, no, there's no messaging on there about treatment. And, we look at what's happened in Vancouver. We look at what happened in San Francisco, where people and businesses are fleeing the city of San Francisco because it's turned into a hellhole. And it's because of these policies. And if the so-called experts who were right when years ago they told us this is what we needed to do in order to deal with the drug problem in big cities, then we wouldn't have an increasing drug problem, not a decreasing drug problem. Their policies have failed. And here's the city that cries that they can't afford anything, affording whatever marginal cost it is of supplying drug use kits logoed from the City of Toronto to addicts on the street. To me, it is, if nothing else, uncaring. We don't really care these people are destroying their lives. We're just going to facilitate them doing it. It's not a loving policy. It's not a caring policy. And based on history, not an effective policy. It's unbelievable that that people at City Hall get away with acting like this. We need some adult in charge at some point.
Well, it's an excellent point, Jerry, because I don't think there is any coordination. At least it doesn't seem that way. It's like, someone's got an idea. They stick it on a whiteboard. They go, yeah, let's try it out. Pilot project. Let's open it up and see what happens. But the fallout from these locations where these, safe injection sites are taking place and where they're giving these things out, the fallout is the petty crime that goes along with it. These people need money to buy their drugs. They need money to eat. They're in a horrible situation. A lot of them have mental health issues. A lot of them have addiction issues. And so they commit petty crimes. They're breaking into your homes. They're breaking into your cars. They're stealing whatever they can in order to sell it to fuel their drug habits. So there is a huge cost at the end of the day to all of us, including the police. Let's give them the help that they need. Nobody minds paying for that. Okay. At least they're getting something positive out of it.
Well, some guy will manage to be against it. But all right, Mark Mendelson, thanks very much.
Have a good morning, Jerry.